ritual. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance. But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Maybe you surround yourself with positivity. Or you need to center yourself. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Toda mi gente lo siente, toda mi gente lo siente, toda mi gente lo siente, y toda mi gente lo siente, toda mi gente caliente, toda mi gente lo siente. Toda mi gente suena, en la favela suena, el techo se me llena, toda mi gente lo siente.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi there. I'd like to introduce you to McValue at McDonald's. With McValue, you can buy one and add any one of these for only $1. And look at that. You can do the same thing during breakfast. It's crazy. You see, at any moment in the day, McValue can take you to a place where a whole new menu of possibilities exist, inspiring you to order more from life than you could ever imagine. Take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at your environment. Take a look at your past decisions. Take a look at your present. Are you curious about the future? And setting your expectations at perfection is not a way for growth. So I'd use the word curiosity, and that's a long way to get there. But if you stay curious, I think you can get the most out of life's menu. Because if you don't, you're leaving some of those moments on the table. You gotta try to get the most out of life. You might just think McValue adds the power of choice to McDonald's menu, but it also adds the power of perspective. And depending on how you look at it, that might be the most powerful thing you can order. And while you're here, I can't wait to meet you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The bravest person I know is definitely my dad, 100%.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
favorite Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Walk-off home run.
Here's a shot to the right side. Here's a strike left side, too. Welcome to East Tennessee and into the mountains in Appalachia. We're in Kingsport with college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Today it's a battle between the Union Bulldogs and Pikeville Bears, who are number 10 in the nation. Promises to be a really good showdown between these two teams as we meet the starting lineups. Pikeville has made it here easily as they stormed through the regular season schedule. They've won 9 in a row now, and they're 27-3 overall. Union, a couple of wins in a row. They're up to 15 wins this season. Excited to have these two on the floor and excited to get underway. I'm Gabriel Schrei, Frank Osborne, Lorenzo Robinson here with me. And guys, we're ready for some college hoops.
Absolutely, and this should be a very, very exciting matchup. We're talking about a team in Union that has traditionally been the power of the Appalachian Athletic Conference. 10 out of 11 seasons dating back from 2013 to 2024, winning the AAC championship, and the U-Pike Bears, who have become the best of the best in this conference.
Yeah, this is one of the most interesting matchups we could have had. Battle of the ages, really. I mean, Pikeville, they're just so good. There's so many important players that the coaches of Union would have looked at.
Warwick nails the three to open us in Tennessee. It's 3-0 Pikeville Bears.
Yeah, already getting going. Keon Warwick's first team all-conference selection. And when he has it rolling from downtown, this U-Pike offense is almost impossible to stop.
Couldn't agree more. They do just feel impossible to stop. Always so tough to play against, no matter who you are.
The one that I'm most interested in seeing today is Keenan Cutlip. I think a lot of plaudits go to other players in this team. He's sort of like the silent killer.
Back-to-back threes for the Pikeville Bears as it's 6-0.
Well, there was nothing silent about what Bradley Bunch did this season, his second straight year, winning Conference Player of the Year, and you see him getting going with the three there.
Dish through. Driving down low. This doesn't have enough on it as it's hauled in by Blevins.
Yeah, Gabe, that's going to be a very important matchup in this game. Ali Sacco, he got going for Union in those two games.
Another three. Pikeville's out ahead 9-0.
Yeah, I can't even finish my point. Kenyon Cutler from downtown.
It's not a bad start for Pikeville, is it? That's what you'd have wanted if you're the Pikeville coaches.
Ali Sacco got going in the two games against U-Pike in the regular season, averaged around 19 and 10. I feel like if they're going to win this game, he has to have a big one.
Yeah, he's so important. He's not just got the height, but he's got the physical ability to really have the presence.
Response from the top of the block by Dallas Rufus, the senior. He's got two.
Yeah, Frank, that's your guy right there, Dallas Rufus.
Absolutely. He was very hard done by in the awards, and he was very frustrated and vocal about it.
Oh, no, the three ball this time, it's off the mark. That would have blown the roof off this place as Bunch tries for a second three early. Covington dishes it across. The Bulldogs work their way inside, and the hook shot goes to bring us within 5. It's 9-4, Pikeville. Covington, Rufus, Rhodes, Sacco, and Hedgepeth, the 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs of Union. For Pikeville, it's Warwicks, Bunch, Blevins, Walker, and Cutlip. From the elbow to Warwicks, who pulls the 3. It's a bit strong.
So this is where I would expect U-Pike to sort of rein it in offensively. They really tried to go for an early knockout blow.
Not surprised to see the early success for them as it's stolen by L.A. Walker.
Yeah, great defense by the Conference Defensive Player of the Year, Zion Blevins. He's going to have his hands full trying to slow down Sacco.
Across.
You sense that Sacco and Blevins is the most important matchup for Union. Sacco needs to come ahead, otherwise Union are going to struggle.
Bunch has 6 points for the Pikeville Bears already, 2 threes.
Yeah, and 4 for 6 from 3. U-Pike as a unit already.
12-4. Stolen, Warwicks. Kean has a good feed across to the wing, and it's strong. I mean, Union's got to guard them outside. This is wild. Do you think they're trying to draw them out early so that they won't defend the inside later?
I mean, I think that they're really just hitting some good shots.
3 ball from the corner is buried by the Bulldogs in response. It's wild how flat that feels after Pikeville has 12 already.
Union still in this ball game. It's early knockout blow. You can't allow that to set you back too much mentally. I think that U-Pike is prone to having these fast starts and they really take their opponents out the game. You got to try to stay in it.
Pikeville knifing his way through. It's too easy for Cutlip. He's up to 5 points.
Yeah, the longer Union can stay in the game, obviously it's not the best start, but stay in the game, play the long game, go the distance and see what happens towards the end, because we've seen all week that anything happens towards the end of a basketball game.
U-Pike back in that 2-3 zone. Love to see a player flash to the middle, see if they could puncture it from the middle of the zone.
Good drive through, but the lane is not open enough. Here come the Pikeville Bears to respond, led by L.A. Walker. Warwicks to the wing and Cutlip, who drives. Cutlip on the top of the block wants Kean. Warwicks bangs against the big guy as Hedgepeth tries to send him back out. 3 ball on the way and the foul. Bradley Bunch, who's got 6 points, fouled.
It's very unfortunate there for Union. You feel like you played good defense on that possession, but you have to close out strong on the jump shooter without fouling.
We'll keep it here early. We've got a couple of things to look at together and excited to share this with y'all as we kick it out for a look at the stats side by side of these two programs leading into this game. This is where we stand. I mentioned the records already. Union has 14 wins, 26 wins for the Pikeville Bears, 9 in a row for U-Pike. Points per game, shooting percentage, and total rebounds. Anything jump out at you guys?
Well, Pikeville have been on form all season. It's crazy that their loss in conference comes to Milligan, but Union, on the other hand, have hit form when it's mattered. I think 5 out of their last 6 games have been wins. So, but at the end of the day, we've seen records mean nothing. Last night, Spartanburg beat Bryan in the women's side, and it's who turns up on the day.
Yeah, also on the men's side, had an upset with Tennessee Wesleyan over CIU, so I like that point. Record means nothing. At the same time, these two teams did battle a few months ago, and Union really hung in there tough with U-Pike. It was a 4-point win for Pikeville. So we'll see if they can keep themselves in it today.
They definitely need to. Season on the line. We've seen some great buzzer beaters already in this tournament.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching that Union-Pikeville game, and every time Union kept getting closer, Pikeville just calmed it all down. They'd hit a 3, look over to the student section, and jog back in as if it's their day job.
At the line, this goes. Short. Pikeville keeps it alive. Warwicks. Kean all the way back to the front court with the orange.
Yeah, a little bit of cross-matching here now. Sacco's going to be out of the paint.
Kean gives it outside, and it's buried from long range by the player of the year, Bradley Bunch.
Yeah, that was a great play with some cross-matching going on off of the switch. Bradley Bunch was being guarded by Ali Sacco. They put Sacco in the action. Bunch stopping, popping for the three.
Bunch just makes everything look so easy, doesn't he? Up to 10 points already, and doesn't look like he's got a sweat on.
Violation inside. Sacco already having some trouble. Bunch with 10 points. I don't know how you slow Bradley Bunch down.
It's going to take a player who's committed to sticking to him, maybe trying to throw out a boxing one potentially, but it's hard to put too much attention on him because of the talent around him. So many talented players in this rotation.
I'm sure Pikeville wouldn't mind if you focus loads on Bradley Bunch. Maybe double up on him, because then they'll just have Warwicks, they'll have Cutlet, they'll have Salmons just waiting to do this.
Three ball is buried. Unbelievable. Pikeville has it raining in Kingsport, Tennessee. It's 21-7.
Absolutely. Keon Warwicks firing on all cylinders from downtown in this game. Fourth in the conference in three-pointers.
Couldn't get that to drop. We'll head to the other end of the floor. Warwicks leads the way and hands it off. L.A. Walker gets some help from Bradley Bunch.
Union deciding to go with Jamarion Gaines, trying to play more of a switchable lineup.
Rufus defending Bunch, and he can't quite get it to go. And the response on the other end, kissed off the window for the Bulldogs. They've got 9.
Yeah, the move by Coach Haddix, putting in Jamarion Gaines, trying to get a little bit quicker on the defensive end.
Warwicks from the elbow is automatic. He's got 8 points.
Now, the worry about getting quicker on the defensive end, you take out your interior presence in Sacco, which may allow you, Pike, to get to the rim at ease.
Yeah, it's a hard one, because with Sacco, they're happy to just shoot from distance, but he comes out and straight away they're coming closer.
Rimmed out, but the Bulldogs do keep it. Union Commonwealth fires from the corner and buries this. It's Drew Rhodes.
Yeah, that's a big corner three from Drew Rhodes, who hit a few in Union's dominant win yesterday.
With you, Pike, up to 6th in the national rankings now. You've got to think that they'll be confident going into national tournament. Of course, they've already booked their ticket.
That's L.A. Walker making his way into the paint. Bradley Bunch and Keon Warwicks have led the way so far, but L.A. Walker, a first-team all-conference selection in his own right. That's just what makes this team so dangerous. So many weapons.
This goes inside. It's too easy.
Yeah, I must say I'm a big fan of his game right there. That's Caleb Hedgepeth. Capable forward, can put the ball on the floor, create for himself.
Long feed up the floor. Off the window, it won't go.
So we've spoke all week about everyone loving an underdog. Do we think Tennessee Wesleyan and Johnson, they're going to be wanting Pikeville to win, because if they get to the final, then we're pretty sure they're going to nationals. Is that correct?
I believe that is correct, and I don't really think they're thinking about that just yet. They're still thinking about the game that they have on their own hands.
This rims off, won't drop.
Yeah, you can't even really think about scenarios, and I'm a firm believer in trying to respect the game, and by respecting the game, that's respecting what's in front of you. Everything else takes care of itself.
Union heating up a little bit. They've shot 50% from the floor, but how do you keep up with Pikeville? They're 9 of 15 to start, 6 of 10 from downtown.
Well, I think the move by Coach Haddix to go with this lineup, putting in Jamarion Gaines, switching 1 through 5, has helped them out a little bit defensively.
Down inside, and we get the call as Bunch tries to take it there against Covington.
Yeah, so I know that he got called for the blocking foul, but I absolutely see the vision from Coach Haddix. You see that U-Pike is making a lot of plays with a little bit of ball screen action, off-ball screening. It promotes a lot of cross matchups. We saw there that Sacco was switched on to Bunch and almost playing that 5-out sort of system. You need to be able to have a switchable big man to stop that.
This is knocked down.
I do think there's still a place for Sacco in this game, but with the way that U-Pike starting off so fast, you really do need to have a guy that plays as sort of a Swiss Army knife defensively.
Gotta have that Swiss Army knife.
Devin Dunn in the game for Union. Dunn hit a few three-pointers in that last game for the Bulldogs, their win over Columbia. He also had a big game against U-Pike earlier this year.
Yeah, Dunn, very aggressive player. Probably something Union need. Very mobile, very willing to get in and amongst it. For better or for worse.
Pitched outside, the three ball is buried by the Bulldogs. They've cut it back to a single-digit game, 27-19.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've been so impressed by Caleb Hedgepeth over the course of this season. Third in the conference in three-point percentage.
This is off the window and too easy for U-Pike as they get it right back.
That's Riley Salmons. Salmons coming off the bench, a stretch big, capable of knocking down threes and also putting the ball on the floor as we saw there.
Dished inside, and from the block, it's pitched into the air. Hedgepeth couldn't get it to go as Pikeville pulls it down and Salmons gets us started. Battle down low, not working.
Yeah, Coach Ty Compton thought that his team was going to get a foul call there. Good defense by the Bulldogs.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a look at the schedule from yesterday, day one, and where we're at right now in the AAC basketball tournament. This is a look back at day one of the tournament, starting with Bryan College, Truett McConnell. Reinhardt University fell to TWU, who made it through day two. Montreat handled business against the Koalas, and of course the women's team of Union falling to Spartanburg Methodist, who has been one of the stories of the tournament so far. We flipped to day two. This is a long list. Union with a big win against Columbia on the men's side. Pikeville obviously handling the Bryan Lions. Milligan took down Montreat. Pikeville's women's team able to slide by TWU. The men's team of the Bulldogs, a big upset over CIU. Johnson besting Montreat 71-50. A buzzer beater in Spartanburg Methodist versus Bryan College, and they'll take on Reinhardt, who was in the driver's seat against Johnson University. Here's a look at our schedule for today.
Yeah, from yesterday, it was pretty much chalk for most of the day. Most of that first part of the schedule was not really anything that we didn't expect, but that second part of the schedule was absolute chaos. The 2 versus 7 matchups proving the difference. 2 upsets, one on the men's side, one on the women's side. That was a lot of fun. We're going to see if the 7 seeds can survive today.
Back underway.
Sacco back in for the Bulldogs. He's still got gains as well, so got a bit of an extra physical presence.
Down low in the block. Hook shot won't drop.
We see Sacco back in the game, and again, I believe that if Union's going to be able to win this game, it's going to be because Sacco has a big one. As you can tell that the U-Pike defense, they're very comfortable allowing Zion Blevins to guard him one-on-one. You see them staying home on those shooters. So Sacco needs to try to have a big day.
Off the mark.
It's supposed to be 70 degrees.
This is short. Tussle for the ball on the edge of the floor. Hustle is the right word for it.
The big man getting down low.
Yeah, the big man first one to the ground. He has the farthest trip to the ground than anyone else out there.
I reckon the floor felt that one.
Yeah. I think they took the brunt of that hit.
Right. On the straightaway, it's Gaines. Marion gets it right back. Nearly stolen. Somehow finesses his way through. Just out of the reach of the Pikeville Bears.
Gaines has been someone that's really impressed me in this second half of the season. Wasn't involved at all in the first half, but this second half he's really stepped up, been really important for the Bulldogs and was good yesterday as well.
He'll pull up and light it off at the 3 wide.
Not saying he can't hit those, but I'm sure Union will take Zion Blevins being the one finishing possessions from deep.
Union Commonwealth.
Union trying to go with a bit of a high-low action with their double big lineup.
Knock down, Dev. 3 ball from the side of the floor. Wide, came off the front.
Yeah, both bigs in the game for Union. Sacco and Gaines trying to play some high-low. Trying to find ways to beat this 2-3 zone.
Down low this goes, and 1. Not that Pikeville needed it, they lead by 10.
Foul you really didn't need to give away there if you're Devin Dunn. You can see he's past you. You can see the referees love to give a little shove in the back. It's the most obvious one for the refs.
L.A. Walker's game is so smooth. He's an all-around player, can knock down jumpers, get to the rim. Not an easy matchup by any means. Again, double big lineup for Union. You need somebody to flash middle. Try to get that zone to converge.
Entry feed, couldn't pull it off, and we're blown dead immediately as that'll go with Pikeville.
Yeah, ideally you want to have someone come to the middle of that zone and get that zone to converge inside. U-Pike does such a great job of rotating and choking off those lanes. Pre-rotation as well, they do a great job of shrinking the floor. You see Bradley Bunch back in the game. Sacco coming out. Union opting to go a little more versatility.
On the baseline, Warwick's back out to the straightaway and Bunch. Pulls up from the wing and off the mark.
You see now Union more in where they want to be defensively with this U-Pike lineup on the floor. You saw they're switching those on-ball screens.
Fights his way down to the block and gets this to go. That's automatic for Hedgepeth, who's got 9 points.
It hasn't been a bad week for Hedgepeth. Did well yesterday. Doing okay now, of course, the birth of his child earlier on in the week.
Oh, congratulations to him.
Not a bad week, is it?
Yeah, it'd be even better if you win.
Pikeville sent this to the baseline, backdoor feed, Walker rejected inside by Wright. Long feed down the floor is automatic for Gaines. They got a piece of that.
Yeah, and that was a great hit-ahead pass by Caleb Hedgepeth to hit Gaines in stride. All of a sudden, that adjustment by Coach Haddix has Union in the game.
Three ball is buried by Warwick's on cue. It's a 9-point game again. Pikeville leads.
That's what Pikeville was so good at doing. It's what they did against Union last time out. Every time Union edge a bit closer and start to think Union are back in it, one of their key players just comes out and calms it all down again, puts it back in Pikeville's control.
From the corner, the three for Hedgepeth weak. This has been a lightning fast first half. We're already almost to the break. Rattled off the side of the iron. And to the other end.
Look at those gray jerseys getting back into formation.
On the way, bit strong.
Great transition defense by the Bears. Union tried to push, but it was 5 gray jerseys already back in position.
That's a team that knows what Coach Compton wants. If they're not going to get back, you know, they're going to get taken out.
Stolen, taken away, and free down the floor are the Bulldogs of Union. Devin Dunn's got his first bucket of the game.
See Salmon's back in the game. UPike going with that 5-out group. Union, they're going to switch everything 3 through 5.
Warwick's back to him. Riley didn't like the look. He'll just pull the trigger, and Kean Warwick's has 14 points. It's 37-30.
He's someone that's so hard to defend against, because if you give him that yard of space, he's going to shoot for fun, but get too tight and he's going to go past you.
Stolen. Dug away. And this rattles off the front. Dunn sent it to the wing, back out to the straightaway, and gains. Almost stolen as it's tipped by Cutlip. Drive down inside, taken away by the Bears of Pikeville.
Yeah, and it gets so tough because UPike just keeps coming at you offensively. A few empty possessions and you're down big.
Warwick's, who just hit a 3 a moment ago. Kean. For the cherry on top, can't get that to drop.
Yeah, and that was a prototypical heat check there. I feel like you had to take that if it touches your hands.
Halftime break is coming in a moment. Before we get there, a look at our bracket, where we're at right now in the tournament. This is day 3, the semifinal. On the top is the game you're watching right now, Pikeville and Union Commonwealth. You can see Pikeville got past Bryan easily yesterday. Bryan just could not hang around at all with the Pikeville Bears. And before that, Bryan a big win over TMU. On day 2, Union Commonwealth got by the Columbia Koalas. They had the bye as well. And Columbia just couldn't keep pace with the Bulldogs. And that's how we got to this game. On the other side of the bracket, Johnson, who got by Montreat, will play Tennessee Wesleyan next. Tennessee Wesleyan overcame CIU in an upset.
Yeah, Tennessee Wesleyan's backcourt doing a lion's share of the work. That trio of Ty Runyon, Charles Neverton, and Rayshawn Hampton leading the way. With that group clicking the way that they are, that's going to be a ton of fun.
Ready to go again in a 10-point game. 2.5 still to play in our first half. Pikeville leading the Dogs.
UPike has pretty much controlled this game since the opening tip, but Union doing a nice job of hanging in there. They're giving themselves a chance. It's really just a play here, a play there that's been the difference.
Guys, both teams are shooting over 50%.
Yeah, Union's still trying to find consistent answers against that zone. They got to take better care of the basketball.
Yeah, I don't think Union have even been too bad. I think Pikeville would have just been very good.
Straightaway 3, can't bury that. Went ahead and lit one off. L.A. Walker will return to the other end of the floor. Union going to drop from their 54% shooting percentage, now 12 of 23. Pikeville 13 of 25, 52% from the floor.
To that point, you have to play nearly perfect to beat this U-Pike team. It's a reason that they've only lost 3 games all year.
Short. Headed to the other end of the floor. On the way, this not gonna go. I like the play. Bulldogs on the side of the floor. Covington dished it to the top of the block. A bit too much sauce.
Yeah, but that's what you want. You want to get a guy flashing middle and see if he can pop open.
Bradley Bunch, the player of the year, sent it to Rigdon.
They're executing well against the zone. Just got to be more consistent.
Rigdon from the block. Bunch, the double team on the baseline, finesses it out front. Through the paint, Walker determined to get it done and can't.
Well, Bradley Bunch is one of those players where he's so good at the technical side of the game. His shooting is brilliant, his ball handling is brilliant. Oh, and he's 6'6" and extra physical as well, so he's got a bit of everything.
Yeah, that's such a tough matchup. Union going with some different looks against them. Again, I like the decision to try to have a group where you feel like you can switch everything. That's kind of kept U-Pike away from the line, but they still have talented players that can take it one-on-one if need be.
From the wing, straight away 3, can't bury it. Less than a minute to go in our first half. Drives, able to finesse that through traffic, and the wing 3 ball is buried for L.A. Walker at the buzzer. It's 40-27.
Yeah, as soon as you feel like you've worked hard enough, you defended well for 28 consecutive seconds. One wrong move, open 3.
Covington, shot clock, game clock separated by less than 2 seconds. Jabari all the way outside, fighting his way in. This is almost blocked by Walker, but he gets it to go. An 11-point game. Fires, and this is going to result in the call right before the buzzer. Unreal.
And I know where Devin Dunn is coming from. You don't want to give Bradley Bunch too much space, especially with the clock running down, but you cannot foul a jump shooter in that situation.
Well,
that's a bad foul. It's a 3 ball.
You can understand Coach Haddock's getting really frustrated. That's just one of those ones you need to have a basketball brain. You need to understand there's less than a second on the clock. Oh, well, if he makes it, but now you've just given him a whole nother chance.
First goes for Bunch. He's got 13 points. No surprise to see that. Bunch gets 1 of 2. He was 82% at the line this season during the regular season.
Union shot the ball well, 13 of 26. U-Pike's made 9 threes already.
2 of 3 at the line, 14 points for Bradley Bunch. Dogs could rip a shot off, but they won't, as that ends half 1 in Kingsport, Tennessee, and a barn burner between these two teams. Really exciting start between the Bulldogs of Union and the Bears of Pikeville on the Southeast Sports Network. This one quite the back and forth affair. Quick thoughts from you guys on what we've seen so far.
Union's playing well. They've shot the ball well from the field. Right now, the difference, a few more turnovers than Pikeville, and then U-Pike just dominating from beyond the arc. 9 threes already today.
Yeah, I think if you'd have asked Coach Haddock before the game, you're going to shoot 50%, he'd have taken that 100 times out of 100, but Pikeville are just so strong. They've got a bit of everything in their armory, and that's why the score is what it is.
There you have it. At the half, it is 42-29. Pikeville Bears leading the Union Bulldogs.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. God, if it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house. Spin move! Quincy, take the snap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner! I'm open! He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
What is that boy doing?
Nobody was little number
Oh no!
Bring it, little man!
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy!
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you!
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quishy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride. Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it. I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me.
Oh, you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, vámonos. Let's get it. I got something for you, Aaliyah.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it.
Ooh. All right. Yo, Stewie, winner takes the bag. You know that meal is already mine. Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that? Big Mama?
Made mine a double QPC for the double queen.
All right. Now she blocked it. Sure.
It's a basket. It's a basket.
Ready? Yep. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, twin.
Nothing but net. Get the injury special at McDonald's. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah. Groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's. The early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Got it, it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Kwesi.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy!
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
All right.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee, where we have our Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball tournament. The number 1 seed U-Pike ranked 6th in the nation against the number 4 seed Union. Right now, U-Pike lead 42-29. It's been a game Pikeville got going really quickly and they've been very good from range, hitting 9 3-pointers early on. Union have battled, tried to stay close. Highest performer, Drew Rhodes on 8, Dallas Rufus on 6, but the quality of Pikeville. Kean Warwick's on 14 with Bradley Bunch on 14 too. The quality's just outshone the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, and I spoke a little bit about the clash and styles. Union not really known for their long-range shooting. They came into this one 12th in the conference in three-pointers made. Meanwhile, U-Pike first in three-pointers made, first in three-pointers attempted. I don't even know if Union is going to give themselves a chance to take enough threes to be able to get back into this game, but they're going to have to do so if they want to win.
This goes right away, off the rip.
Like right now, it's just a simple math equation. Union hanging in there from a field goal percentage standpoint, but U-Pike, the volume of three-point shots and the way that they're making them is why they're leading the way they are.
receives. Covington fires from short of the elbow. This rolls off.
And that's what Union cannot do. You can't allow yourself to be put in a situation where you force the issue, you take bad shots. You have to continue to execute offensively.
Yeah, we spoke all week about how basketball's like a boxing match, and it's not quite the crunch period yet, but they've got to make sure they're hitting with their punches.
Yeah, Union trying to go into this 1-2-2 zone look. Trying to break U-Pike's rhythm.
This goes automatic. Pikeville has just been red hot. They're up to 47 points scored as we're just opening the second half.
Absolutely, and the problem with that zone, if you are not crisp on your rotations, U-Pike will make you pay.
Covington standing by. He wanted the feed. He was wide open, and instead the foul down inside.
Yeah, we keep on talking about how the awards, there's been people left out, people a bit unhappy with some of the awards, and Bradley Bunch is making sure there's no argument as to why he won Player of the Year. He was excellent yesterday's on 19 points already today.
Yeah, I think if there was any question coming into this tournament, maybe should Bradley Bunch, should he not have won it 2 years in a row? I think he's quieted all that noise with his performance in Kingsport.
Couldn't agree more. No noise on that as they get back-to-back easy looks at the line.
We'll see if Union stays with that zone look. Again, rotations have to be crisp. And they're back out of that zone, back in man-to-man.
Flipped and driven to the straightaway. Cutler. Tried to roll it through and off over the end of the floor.
And sort of the tactical cat and mouse game between Coach Compton of U-Pike and Coach Haddix of Union. Ali Sacco didn't play a ton of minutes in that first half because of some cross-matching issues. See now an emphasis trying to keep him as the low man.
Fires for three. It's a bit strong.
Yeah, you do think if Union are going to make up the gap and put a real fight, Sacco's going to have to get going. As someone you probably want on the court, but you need him to find the form that he found last time they played Pikeville.
Good entry feed and can't get it done down inside as this is hauled in by L.A. Walker.
At the same time, though, he is being marked by Defensive Player of the Year and all defensive team. So it's not like he is just playing badly. He's being marked by a very good defender.
Bunch harassed as he works to the end line and fires this. The long ball rattled out on him. Union back to the front court. Rufus centered it up and off the window. This goes down inside for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a great take by Caleb Hedgepeth, just going straight into that zone and finishing over the Defensive Player of the Year. See, Sacco's been a lot more intentional about staying low, trying to remain the low man. If he's on Blevins, he can help off.
Bunch banged out.
Yeah, if he's guarding Blevins, he can help out down low, but if Blevins is used as a screener, it becomes more difficult.
Good spin move inside. Sacco had to get rid of it. Hedgepeth fighting for his life back out to the front court. The drive, maybe in trouble as we get the foul.
Yeah, so on that end of the floor, when Sacco was matched up with Blevins, if Blevins is just spotting up from the perimeter, Sacco can help out on those guys on the interior. But once Blevins starts to be used as a screener, screening for those guys on the perimeter, Sacco has to try to help out. If he doesn't, it's going to leave gaps, and that's where open shots come for U-Pike.
Rufus, 79% of the line this season, 2 for 3 today as he's up to 8 points.
Yeah, Rufus has been so consistent for the Bulldogs all season. He was somebody complaining about the awards and had the right to do so. He was excellent yesterday as well. Surpassed 1,000 career points in January. He's a senior, so he won't be wanting his career to end today.
from the wing. This three is automatic. He hits that from downtown Kingsport.
Yeah, we saw some miscommunication there for Union, and Dallas Rufus was definitely upset at it. You have to stay locked in on those shooters. A lot of that screening action.
Entry feed through the low post, and he's fouled hard on the end of the floor. Frank, I gotta ask a couple of times, what's up with the British guy? And I didn't really know what to say. I said, well, you know, he's working on becoming a broadcaster, and he's really talented, and we've got him with us, and he's learning and working on some hoops. What would you tell about yourself, or what would you want me to tell people?
Yeah, just the British guys somehow ended up in the middle of Kentucky talking about basketball.
So you're a student at Union, and you play on the soccer team.
Yes, on the soccer team. Quite a good soccer team.
Center mid.
Yeah, center midfield. Do all right.
More of a defensive guy, though.
Yeah. Won't see me attacking ever.
You seem like you'd be a striker. I just can see you getting after it. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd see me shoot once and realise probably not.
Up on the front court. Lucky to have Frank Osborne with us this week. I'm Gabriel Schreiber. Lorenzo Robinson here with me as Pikeville gets another to go. It's 52-36, and the Bears are cooking with gas.
Yeah, and the matchups are just eating that Union defense alive. They're really finding some difficulties when it comes to defending U-Pike with this lineup.
This is a good Kentucky battle, Barberville and Pikeville. Jabs, drives, wants it from the top of the block. Instead, back up top. Off the window, it rattles and drops in. Dallas Rufus has got 11.
And I appreciate the aggressiveness that we've seen from Rufus here in this second half, trying to attack downhill and make his presence felt after a rather quiet first half by his standards.
Blevins now back out to him on the straightaway. He'll try the three and can't get his first bucket of the day as Hedgepeth gets the rebound.
So then that's the cat and mouse game tactically that we're seeing. If Blevins is going to spot up from the perimeter, Sacco's not going to guard him. He's going to stay low.
Entry feed as Sacco goes to work. Down low, off the window for his first bucket of the game. 40 points for the Union Bulldogs.
Well, out of that Pikeville team, I think Union are going to choose one person to have space from distance. It probably would be Blevins. The rest of them are all renowned three-point shooters.
Yeah, Blevins has to be used as a screener to get Sacco involved in the action. Again, you see he's spotting up, so Sacco's going to help out down low.
A lot of rotation from the Bears until they create room on the baseline, but it's stolen away immediately by the Bulldogs. He'll pull up for three, and it rims off. Thought he had it. Rhodes misses, recovered by Union. Trying again, Sacco the foul down inside.
So again, whether it was a personal adjustment from Ali Sacco or it was an adjustment from Coach Haddix, you feel like they figured out a way to keep Sacco on the floor and to make him effective.
52-40, all Bears.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Point advantage to the Bears of Pikeville, who have been so highly touted all year long. Sacco at the line.
And Sacco right now, the stat sheet doesn't really show it, but he's been much more of a presence here in the second half. And, of course, the Bulldogs are a much better team when he's on the floor.
The stats don't often tell the full story. For example, with Union, Jabari Covington, probably one of Union's most important players. He's the real playmaker in the side, but when you look at stats, you never really see his name standing out. He's got the most assists in the conference, but relatively underrated in this Bulldog side.
I'm going to say offensively, he is rather struggling here today, 0 for 7.
Onto the floor, heavily defended. Warwicks goes down and is run over by the Bulldogs.
Coach Haddix is incensed at that call. They felt like they had Keon Warwick's dead to rights.
Literally ran him over.
Kenton Wright coming in and already announcing his entrance into the game with the way that he was chasing Keon Warwick's back and forth. But I like Union getting a little bit more aggressive in this press.
Warwicks with the orange on the front court.
So now Zion Blevins out the game, Riley Salmon's in. This is a 5-out look from U-Pike. We'll see how Union defends against it.
Harassed on the straightaway. Warwicks to Bunch, the player of the year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Simmons can't knock it down as it's hauled in by Wright. Kenton has a convoy. Sacco quickly. Union Bulldogs are feeling it, but Hedgepeth doesn't have the touch he needed. Ball loose down low as it's scooped out by Pikeville's Bears.
That was a golden chance to cut the lead to single digits. You cannot come up short on those opportunities.
Yeah, he had the momentum there as well. Coming from deep, it's hard to track your man when coming at that much speed from so far away. Just needed to make it count.
Rigged into Bunch. He's got the one-on-one, tries to knife his way through Sacco and is pickpocketed. We'll head to the other end of the floor quickly. Kenton Wright leading the way.
And that was great help there from Sacco. Bunch was matched up one-on-one with Kenton Wright. Sacco came down to pre-rotate and made it trouble for Bunch to try to make a move.
11-point game, this is off. And we'll go with the Bears of Pikeville.
I think Sacco would have had to grow another arm to keep that one in.
So now I feel like Union has sort of figured out ways to slow down U-Pike offensively, but they now are slowing down themselves on that end of the floor. They need to try to get more consistency.
Dished to Warwicks.
Well, like you said, it's a cat and mouse game. You stop one thing, but you've still got to start the other.
Warwicks tried to hit the E-break. It's stolen. We're moving quickly. Dogs. This one is set off. Last touched by the Bears as it was poked away from Dallas Rufus.
Absolutely, Frank. Now you're getting stops, but you can't get stuck in the mud on offense. You have to try to continue to score and execute. But also credit to U-Pike for the defense that they've been playing as well.
Union's doing everything right in this second half so far. After scoring 42 points in our first half, Pikeville's been limited to just 10 in 8 minutes of play in this second half.
And Dallas Rufus was being aggressive, getting downhill.
Set up working slowly on the straightaway. 7 on the shot clock. Bulldogs scooped off the floor and able to bang that one home down low for 2 as we're within single digits. It's a 9-point game.
Coach Haddix is trying to lean all the way into their advantage, utilizing both of his bigs to attack down low.
Headed the other way with pace.
Well, this is where Union needs to bite the punch. They've hit a bit of form. They need to not let Pikeville, not let the key players get going again. Bunch has been quiet for the last couple of minutes.
Warwicks pulls the trigger. He's got 17. The Bears back out ahead by double digits, 55-43.
Yeah, miscommunication on the screening action. Bradley Bunch flashed middle. Jamarion Gaines hedged just a little bit, opening up some space for Keon Warwicks.
the Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
Almost halfway through our second half, and Union in the midst of staging a comeback. At the half, it was 42-29, a 13-point advantage. Union just kind of hanging around. They've slightly outscored Pikeville by just a point now after that last 3 in the second half, but hanging around's everything.
Hanging around is everything, absolutely.
We said that they need to go the distance and play the long game. Don't have to get, I mean, it's brilliant if you can get equal quickly, but we know how good this Pikeville team are. They're not just going to roll over and...
We saw it on that last play. Just one simple mistake coming back to bite you. Keon Warwick's from downtown. He's up to 17 now. U-Pike 12 made threes as a team. And remember, we had a conversation yesterday, Union going 9 of 18 from 3 against Columbia. We asked, could Union maintain that level from beyond the arc? Right now, they have been unable to do so, and that has made all the difference in the world.
Headed to the line. Bulldogs man on this trip to the stripe is Dallas Rufus, 79% this season. I mentioned that earlier. Rufus gets the first to go.
Again, we talked about it. You just look at the stat sheet. Union 49%, U-Pike 49%, but you're being outscored by 27 points from beyond the arc. It is so hard to overcome that. I do like Coach Haddix. He's really leaning into that style of play.
This goes.
The only way it's going to work is you have to try to find a way to generate stops. You're already trailing by 10.
To the other end of the floor. Bears will take their time.
Also something to watch for now. Bradley Bunch off the floor for U-Pike. There was help that had to come there when Keon Warwick made it into the paint, being guarded by Ali Sacco. Union maybe catching a bit of a break there, leaving a shooter open.
You'll take whatever breaks you can get in a game with these stakes. Trip to the championship on the line between these two. This goes down inside. Ty Compton can't believe it.
Yeah, Dallas Rufus has been decidedly more aggressive here in this second half, trying to attack downhill and make his presence felt.
Warwick's on the call down on the baseline. Just over halfway through our second half between these two.
He knew that Bradley Bunch, his time off the floor was going to be brief. He's getting ready to check back in.
You can't help but feel that this is becoming much more of a game than Pikeville maybe thought it was going to be after the early stages.
I tend to agree. I feel like this is definitely anything but out of control for Pikeville, but I think they thought it would be more in hand at this point in the game with how good they've been this season. And the numbers that have powered this program, you can gush on and on and on about how good these guys have been. The stats are wild, and they don't do justice to how successful this team has been. This is the third time they met this season. U-Pike swept the regular season. Bunch scored 26 points for the Bears last game out against number 9 Bryan in the quarterfinal round. Keenan Cutlip scored 19 points. Those two are relatively quiet comparatively. Just 5 points so far for Cutlip in this, and we've got less than 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, and every game takes on its own tenor. But right now what we're seeing for Union is a point that you made yesterday when watching U-Pike a team without that traditional five-man in a sense. Zion Blevins, a really great defender, very versatile, but not your everyday big burly five. Dallas Rufus just getting to the paint at will. That is how Union has decided to attack. We'll see if it leads them to an upset win.
No, and I think that's a good thing to point out again, is that Blevins is just not that big five. He's amazing. He's one of the best defenders in America, but he's not a traditional five.
And you go even more untraditional with Riley Sammons and Bradley Bunch down low, acting as your quote-unquote 4 and 5 man.
Drives the block and flip to the side of the floor. On the baseline, we're gonna get the horn.
Union's found some answers defensively.
Poked away and diving for it, the Bears of Pikeville, unable to maintain possession.
Well, I'm sure at halftime the question that Coach Haddix was asking to his team is, can you stop them? Pikeville is so good offensively, and they have been able to answer that question. I'm sure the question he's just asked now is, can we turn up offensively?
Really what it's been is just trying to be more intentional with your rotations, allowing Ali Sacco to stay low. If he remains the low man for you defensively, if he's being effective, you can keep him on the floor, and you're a better team because of it.
Sacco on cue makes the big play, but they aren't able to maintain possession as Bunch tees it over to Walker. Walker pitches this down the floor. Bears get set quickly.
Could he have not just left that ball? It was going out for a Union ball.
And you really just can't turn the ball over. You have to honor your possessions, especially against a team as talented as the Bears.
Wide open. Sammons bangs that home from Pikeville, Kentucky.
So that was a massive screen. With Sacco guarding Sammons, he's trying to stay low. Bit of miscommunication there. Kenton Wright didn't stay glued to Sammons and gave him space.
He's got 5 points. Pikeville to the elbow and way back out to the straightaway. 8:20 to play as we're starting to run out of time between these two teams. Union has hung around, kept themselves in this game. Sacco needs something here as he's triple teamed, fights his way through off the window and is fouled.
Yeah, spacing becomes an issue when you have both Sacco and Gaines in the game at the same time. Neither of them really much of any threat from the perimeter. You see there, U-Pipe just completely shrinking the floor when Sacco had the basketball.
So Sacco during the regular season at the line shot just 59%. He's got 3 points in this game. This is gonna be his 5th trip to the line. He's 1 for 4.
This is where the Bulldogs need to make it count if they are going to get some form of comeback.
Rimmed out. You know, Pikeville, the Bears, lead the country in free throw shooting percentage as a team, over 80%.
And those margins really can mean all the difference when you're able to do the little things, knock down your free throws, take care of the gimmies. That's why you become a top 10 team in the country.
This rattles and goes. Sacco brings us within 10. Still a double-digit lead for Pikeville's Bears. They've got to keep the gas.
Yeah, and I think right on cue, you put Hedgepath, Rhodes, and Dunn back in, try to provide your team with some floor spacing offensively.
But this is a Pikeville team that have been in positions like this time and time again. It's an experienced team that they won't be panicking.
Sammons, who hit the 3 a moment ago, gets back-to-back 3 balls for the Pikeville Bears.
Yeah, and that was a great cut by Kenyon Cutlip. Sacco had to help Kenton Wright attach to his hip. Riley Sammons astutely making his way behind that line for the 3.
Trying to drive, stole it away. Here comes Pikeville. Cutlip rattles and won't drop as Sacco hauls it in. Pitch down the floor. Here come the Bulldogs off the window. A fight for it as Pikeville's man thrown to the hardwood. Taking a beating as Bunch, the player of the year, ends up on the ground.
And man, I've been talking about it all game. I feel like you got to work so hard to try to beat U-Pipe, to try to generate stops. Again, one wrong move and it can really make you pay. Those matchups have been an issue for Union. It seemed like they found some answers in the second half. Now, not so much.
Walker to the corner. Sammons pulls the trigger. Oh, turn the lights off. I can't watch anymore.
And you can see Ty Compton. He's feeling it. He's fired up. He's now in a defensive stance with his group. He's almost out there on the floor, Gabe.
Salmons has 11 points after 3 3-pointers in a row. The last 3 buckets, all Riley Salmons. 6:45 to go. Union has the kick ball delivered by L.A. Walker, so they'll keep it.
45 of Pikeville's points today have come from distance. That just sort of sums up the whole story of the game, really. They've just been different class. 48%.
They're outscoring Union by 36 from beyond the arc.
You know, I talked to Jay Stansel, one of the commissioners of the Appalachian Athletic Conference, this morning before we got started. And Jay and I talked about the parity in the league this year. I hadn't had a chance to talk to him one-on-one about that. How do you feel about it? What do you think about the parity between so many of the teams and how close that race was at the finish? Yeah, it's good for the league. However, these guys beat the tar out of each other all year long. And even though Pikeville is clearly in control of this by 16 points right now, and they look fantastic, these two are beating each other up. This is going to affect how they perform in the championship tomorrow, whoever wins.
I mean, that's just what tournament play is, though. It's a war of attrition. It's what team is able to outlast everyone else to the finish line. It may not always be the best team, but it's the team that can handle those elements the best. That's just what makes this time of year so special.
I don't disagree with that. It just feels like a continuation of a regular season that is just taking a baseball bat to a sack of rocks, man, just beating on each other all season long.
And that's also why the conferences and the NAI is so intentional about rewarding the regular season champion. I do feel like there is something to be said about taking that crown over that 20-game slate.
Warwick's the give. Stolen. Union Bulldogs, a chance for some crucial points with 6 to play. Stolen right back by Warwick's. Looking for the cherry on top. There's some whipped cream. Salmon sprinkles across to the wing. The drive to the top of the block. Walker from the straightaway delivers a great cherry, but can't quite get it on the Sunday.
Hungry?
No, it's the dessert thing with Warwick's. That's really clever if you're paying attention.
You kept that going for a while.
That's really clever if you've been paying attention. Warwick's did an interview with us after the show, and he talked about how he loves the desserts on DoorDash in Kingsport.
I was on the edge of my seat with that one.
That was a good one, wasn't it? This one a hook shot.
I wonder what desserts he got last night after their win yesterday.
Dude, we got to ask him. Can we get him, too, and the player of the game if he's not the player of the game?
He might well be the player of the game.
Yeah, he's got 17 points, and he's facilitating everything.
I mean, we can say we already talked to Bradley Bunch, so let's talk to Keon Warwick. I mean, can we make that request?
We can probably get both. Can we talk to both? Can we just talk to the whole team? What do you guys like to eat for dessert? Probably the other semifinal game winner.
Yuck.
5 minutes to play in Kingsport, 64-50. Two Kentucky teams duking it out from the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. This is the player of the year for the Appalachian. Dishes it for 20 points. Get that man a DoorDash gift card. He delivers it from downtown Kingsport and extends the lead of the U-Pike Bears, 67-50 over the Union Bulldogs.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Hook shot goes for the Bulldogs as we're within 15. 4.5 to play after the media timeout. Warwick's right before the break hit another three-point jumper. They only gave him, oh, they did give him 3 points. Okay, they corrected that. Hedgepeth with a layup a moment ago. He's up to 17 points as well.
And that three showed the conundrum when it comes to guarding you, Pike. You bring extra attention to bunch, and you leave wide open Keon Warwicks.
With 4 on the shot clock, lights that off, and too much sauce.
I do think this is Union's best offensive group. Of course, we know that Zion Blevins is so effective defensively, but when they put Riley Salmons in the game at that 5 spot, offensively running that 5-out system, Bradley Bunch can go to work very nearly just one-on-one when he gets on the block. If you bring help, they have shooters all around him where he can spray it out.
Bulldogs, Covington drives around Cutlip. The double team is split, hauled in by Salmons as we get the whistle.
Seems a bit harsh. I didn't really see too much in there.
Yeah, I think they're going to get him on the push, on the rebound, push them in the back. But, I mean, I know that Union has a style that they want to play. They want to try to get into the paint at will. They want to force their way in there. They have guys who can attack off the dribble. But now at this point, down by 15, under 4 minutes to go, you got to start getting desperate. You got to rise and fire.
Couldn't get that to go. Pitch that way over the top. Warwicks from the corner. Cutlip double team, back to Salmons. Heavily defended by Rufus. Warwicks from 3 steps back. What a heat check. If he did that, he would be sunfire hot. 3-ball in response, short. Trading empty blows as Warwicks is mugged in the paint. I don't blame him for laying there.
Yeah, this is just him trying to take a break. You see L.A. Walker looking at him like, man, just get up. I don't blame him. Take those extra seconds for a breather if you can.
I'm telling you, it's like when you got a 10 count in boxing.
Yeah, Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury took that 9 count, 9.5, and then rolls up like The Undertaker.
I think, you know how in yearbook they do like most likely to succeed or class, funniest guy in the class?
Yeah.
We should do a funniest guy award for the AAC. Can we just do it without the league approval? Will they get mad?
Do our own awards night.
I think he might be the funniest guy in the basketball league.
We can call him the Cessnies.
I don't like that one.
The Cessnies.
That's kind of uncomfortable.
You got the ESPYs.
Yeah. Drives to the baseline. Oh my goodness! A bunch of points for Bradley. He's got 21.
You've been waiting for that one.
On the other end, this one smacked off the backboard. (69-54).
Union really running out of time, though. Again, they have to really think about just letting them fly from 3. Meanwhile, U-Pike, they're going to try to shorten this game as much as they can. They have the ultimate bailout option in number 1.
Dunn's only got 4 points today. Hauled in by Warwicks. It feels like a comeback for Union. If it's going to happen, has to start now. Union, fantastic basketball season. They started with some tough games, guys. They played midway to a win to open the year. Then they battled Cumberland's, played UT Chattanooga, Cumberland in Tennessee, Montreat. Then they lost 5 straight. They played Shawnee State and IU Kokomo at the show, so those were really tough games. Bluefield, Truett, McConnell, they split those. Won 3 in a row as they rolled through December. Played some tough out-of-conference games again Wofford, who is in the SoCon. They played Montreat. They played Georgetown as they went through the end of the year and into January. So that really leaves some blemishes on your record. But then you get into conference play and you pretty much split the difference. They had a really nice performance in the AAC this year. Wrapped it up with a win over Truett McConnell after falling to Pikeville, obviously. It would have been a 5-game win streak to enter tournament play if they had not lost to the Pikeville Bears to finish up the regular season. As we're trading blows, 69-58 within 11.
Yeah, you just mentioned that win against Truett McConnell. It was one of the more exciting basketball games I've got to watch in a long time. Went to overtime, and Jamarian Gaines, who has been good today, got the last-minute block and started a court invasion. The whole student section on the pitch with President DJ Washington trying to chase them off.
3 ball, too much, as Kean Warwicks is thrown into row G. What'd you do with my man?
He flew.
Man.
Straight to the dessert shop.
Should not be throwing my guy.
Yeah, really just blew him away. Just tapped him on the shoulder, blew him away, flicked him, if you will.
Take it easy.
I heard there was a dessert shop over there behind the net.
Stop it. Leave my guy alone.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
I just love watching him play that position. He does it so well.
For sure.
It's wild. His court vision for his height is insane. Watch the way he passes the ball.
Yeah, and he just always is in the right position, the right place at the right time. Got a little bit of Grand Theft Alvarado to him defensively.
Washing machine. And it's name brand, but he can't quite finish, as it looks like his night will wrap up with 20 points. But Pikeville is going to the championship after falling in this round last year, barring a miraculous comeback from the Bulldogs. Hedgepeth up to 22 points and a timeout on the floor. And that's somewhere Pikeville has wanted to be. They have yet to win the tournament yet. They've been here in the league for a couple of years. They feel like they're due. They want to take it all. I'm sure these guys standing around beneath us here watching the end of this game feel a little differently. They don't think Pikeville's going to win the title.
I mean, of course not. That's the competitor in you. You want to believe that you have a chance, and not just want to believe, you know you have a chance. That's where I come from. As long as the score is 0-0, as long as there's time on the clock, I feel like I have a shot. How are you going to tell any of these teams that they should be afraid of the Bears?
Yeah, and it's who turns up on the day, really. That's the occasion. Who can recover well tonight? Who can do the best? And then who's got the nerves to do it in the big game? Not something you really can resonate with as just a spectator. When you're on the court with the big occasion, everyone watching you, you've got that free throw to make or a big moment. It's who's got that bottle within them.
Close to the finish of this in what has been a really good game. And we're not going to have time to do it before we roll out of our coverage after we talk to our player of the game before game number 2. Be sure to be with us for our 4 p.m. tip on the men's side. This is yesterday. This is today's schedule, so we'll be right on top in the 2 o'clock slot. Stay tuned after this. Wherever you're watching now, that same app or platform, you'll be able to watch this next game. Tennessee Wesleyan taking on Johnson University. And we'll bring you back to the floor for the conclusion of this.
Got to keep the ball out the corner.
Union has done a nice job keeping this really close. 8-point game.
Union's committed to playing their style of basketball, their brand of basketball, but unfortunately just too much perimeter firepower from you, Pike. You do have to give Union a lot of credit by keeping themselves in it and sticking with their game plan. Just a play here, a play there, all the difference.
Rigged at 91% at the line this season. Pikeville leads the country in free throw percentage as a team, 80.7%.
I don't think I've heard an announcer's jinx as massive as that one, but I think
apologize.
fortunately for you, I think he's pretty good.
Rigdon. Invulnerable to the announcer's jinx, can't be touched.
Yeah, would have meant something if he would have missed it.
I'm pretty jinxed. I do frequently jinx people.
Commentator's curse is real though, isn't it?
Double-digit lead for the Pikeville Bears with 42 seconds to go. Here they come down the floor, flip back across. Union Bulldogs pull the trigger from the corner. Not enough touch on that. It comes off the heel of the iron, and a foul with 33 seconds to play by Devin Dunn, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, just playing out the string here. Pikeville is going to win their 27th game of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you say that again?
27-3 on the season.
That is nuts.
An incredible season. And now the newly released NAIA Top 25, they're ranked number 6. So they really could be challenging for a top 2 or 3 seed in the NAIA tournament. We'll see what their final seed line will be, but they have to be among the favorites to win the whole thing.
Does it feel like the year?
It could potentially be for them. It could potentially be. They have the pieces. They have the offense. They can get it done in different ways. They're versatile, as we saw. They have the right mix.
Warwick steals it away. I think this thing is about over as the Pikeville Bears run the floor and will burn out the clock in Kingsport, Tennessee. Congratulations to U-Pike on their 27th win of the season, this time against the Union Commonwealth Bulldogs, and we go final 73-61. What a win, Lorenzo.
Most definitely, what a win indeed. U-Pike continuing their strong arm through the Appalachian Athletic Conference, one game away from sweeping the AAC Conference Championships.
Looking to get it all done and in impressive fashion, and today just another super impressive showing by this men's team. Before we meet our player of the game, what would be your brief thoughts on them going to this championship game? What does it mean to a program? Without knowing who they're going to play, how does it leave you feeling?
If I'm U-Pike, I'm not feeling uneasy at all. I'm feeling very calm. I'm feeling confident because we've been the best team in the conference all year. We feel like if we play our game, we can beat anyone that you put in front of us. They're not watching this game hoping for one or the other. They're watching this game just wanting to see who they're going to see next.
Oh, I'm very excited for this as we're going to go to the floor and join Frank Osborne with our player of the game here on the Southeast Sports Network.
Thanks, Gabe. I'm joined by Kean Warwicks. Into the final now, how does that feel?
It feels awesome, man. It's been a step that we've been trying to get to all 3 years, and it's finally here, so it's a blessing for sure.
And you've already won the regular season. How important is it now that you carry on that momentum going into the final and then nationals?
Oh, it's very important. Like Coach says, the next game is the most important game, and as long as we can keep our heads straight, play together as a team, I have no problem with going in that championship with a lot of confidence.
And talk to me about the game today. Union put up a good fight, but you just had the quality in the end.
Oh yeah, Union's a great team. They're one of those teams that never stop until the end, as it was seen tonight. So playing against that was really a good match for us, and it made us compete, and it showed us that anyone here is capable of beating us, and you got to be on your best game every single night.
And it felt like you guys were different class from distance. Do you practice that regularly? Is that a strength that you feel you're one of the best in the country at?
Oh yeah, I mean, we take our days like no other. Every single day that we're in there, we practice like it's a game. So every single day we get on the court, we know that we'll get the best from everyone else, but we know that we'll be prepared and we'll be ready to give them the same shot back.
And the All-Conference Awards came out at the start of the week. Must be glad to be in there again.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a blessing. Moving up to the first team and first team all defense is a blessing to see all my teammates on there too. It's just great to see our team finally get rewarded for our success.
And we have to talk to you. We've been joking about it this whole time. Your love for desserts in Kingsport. Have you got a plan of what you're going to get on DoorDash straight away today?
Well, I already ordered me a pecan cake last night, a little cheesecake. So tonight I might get me something again. Maybe I'm thinking of a Zaxby's milkshake. I love Zaxby, so I might do that tonight.
Heard it is. Zaxby's milkshake, the place to be. Thank you. That's been Frank Osborne with Kean Warwicks on Southeast Sport Network.
Thank you so much.
Guys, thanks so much. That is fantastic. Kean Warwicks, you heard it, man. He knows what he wants for dessert tonight, and I'm assuming that he'll follow that up with a championship performance tomorrow for the Pikeville Bears. Congratulations to Kean and his Pikeville Bears on a nice 73-61 win. I want to thank you for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the Apple platform where you viewed it. This has been a presentation of Shrine Media and SESN.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Got it, but stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy!
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
All right.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy.
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches it to Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quishy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health. Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.